So I mean to ask, how's it been since you've been feeling homosexual lately?
Oh my god, it's been so good. I finally realized how much I fucking hate women and how much I love dick. Oh, such a weight off my chest and into my ass.
So welcome to What's New Player 2 podcast, episode 73.
The only show with piping hot pussy.
Sure, we'll go with that.
That's what it is.
It is what it is.
I cut one out and I have it on the floor over there.
It's still pulsating.
It's piping hot, like
it's
I
gross.
said. It's piping hot.
Yeah, but I don't like it staring at me.
Yeah, well, it's piping hot.
So you've been playing Genshin Impact recently.
I have. I've managed to turn on the PlayStation 4, which shocks everyone. Originally I tried getting it on the goddamn PC, but then for whatever reason, the launcher would fill up the screen in such a way that I could see everything except the button to launch the game. And I just have not been in the mood to try and figure that out, considering I'm currently in the process of fighting with the Project 64, whatever the hell the N64 emulator is. Currently fighting with that to get a controller to work, so I didn't feel like fighting with the Genshin Impact. I'm trying to find a better way than running it through like a different program and then having a bunch of plugins and stuff. I'm duct taping
Your solution.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out how to do that better than what I've been doing. But yes, Genshin. I play it. I have the retard, which is my cute little nickname for Fischl, because those little Chunibyo characters
Or a soft spot for him.
They're my favorite. I absolutely love them because they're so stupid. They are so fucking stupid, but they're so earnest about it. It's very cute. It's very endearing. I don't like Bose, so I don't play as her, but I have her, and she's in my team. She has the second highest friendship behind Benny.
And they'll say, but by playing, you ended up falling for another character.
That's true. Fischl got me to log into the game to begin with. Then Mona's
You came
ass.
for the Fischl, but you stay for the Bennett.
Yeah.
And partly Mona's ass.
Literally, it was Fischl got me to download the fucking game and start playing it. Mona's ass kept me around for a little bit longer, and then I got Benny, and I was like, oh. Okay.
I see the appeal for this game.
All right. No, this is fun. This is fun. I like swinging the sword around and launching myself. Launching yourself off a cliff is like...
It's so fucking funny.
It's a special kind of joy.
And it's so funny because that's literally the accepted way of like fucking around with Benny.
It's just throwing yourself off cliffs.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's literally the meme character and I love it to death. I still don't have him.
He's a fantastic meme character. I'm very glad I got him.
There's a Wish coming out soon enough-ish.
With extra Benny?
With extra Benny as a focus. Well, as like a side focus. So if you end up wanting to get more of him...
That's true, because then doesn't that like unlock shit for you?
Yes.
You get like...
Essentially like merged in Fire Emblem, except you only need to get 6 of that character if you want. And with them being like in like the side focus of like that said like character event Wish, then you have an easier chance of getting them if you so choose.
Yeah.
And they get, except unlike Fire Emblem, getting multiples of the same character at least 6 times gives you extra buffs to certain abilities. Like some things will end up, like you know how like with Zhongli, I can get a pull to come out.
Yeah.
If I end up getting more of him, if I got more of him, he can his first ability that he gets is he can do 2 pillars.
Oh, that's cool.
So it legit will sometimes change the characters.
So you can be Tony Two Dicks.
Exactly. But like but that changes the character even more so to do more things.
That's neat.
Yeah. So it's neat. But yeah, so we officially are now on the Genshin train. Not like, you know.
No, I'd run a train on half those characters. No, I'm kidding.
Oh God.
Only Benny.
Okay. I can't say anything because Benny's like, he looks like he's 13.
Yeah, that's why you gotta run a train on him and teach him young. God, it's like you don't understand.
Clearly, I don't.
That's why I moderate all those Discord servers.
I
don't moderate a single Discord server.
Say.
No, that's not true. I'm technically the moderator for the Pathfinder server, and the Among Us server.
Oh, that's right.
Even though we don't play either, so I am the king without the crown, as it were.
I technically moderate 2. Well, 1.5. Because I gave it to I let one of my other friends do it because he basically made his own server. I'm like, all right, whatever. He got in like a lot of weird friends of his. I'm like, what the fuck did this server even turn into? But like, no one interacts with each other in that server. From when I like look at it periodically, it's just literally him, or maybe me, talking to him, and then if not, I'm talking to our other friend.
So like our group, but like a little worse.
Very much worse. And I'm like, who the fuck are half these people? I don't know any of you guys. I made friends with one of them. But, like, I think we played Smash once together, and that was it. I'm like, alright.
Don't worry, I'm in a server with some of my friends, and I have interacted with anyone who isn't one of the 3 of them, like, outside of playing a game together.
Yeah.
Twice?
Mm-hmm.
And both times was just, I sat there silently in voice while they talked. And then every once in a while, I would, like, pipe up with something.
Yeah, I get that.
And that was just kind of it.
I mean, our server's not much better. It's just usually you and I talking to each other.
Well, at least that way, like, we know who we're talking to.
No, I know. But it's like, David doesn't say anything. If not, it's, like, quick.
Yeah.
And then, otherwise, it's just literally you and...
Yeah.
It's literally you and
It is nice that we've had him on, so now we can actually say his name.
I know. Because too bad our other friend literally has a very unique name, where if I say it, it's like, huh.
That's true. That is very true.
Damn, bitch. And I literally texted her, because I was curious. I'm like, bitch said she wasn't going to play Genshin, but she wants to play more of it. And I'm like, oh, you're not doing anything today? Bitch hasn't answered. I literally said Benshin tonight. I'll show you the fucking text.
I enjoyed your response to when I found that you just said you starting benching tonight.
And she said nothing. Like, thanks, bitch. I appreciate that.
I enjoyed your reaction to the video I sent where it was you never see the cum man. I found that on... I downloaded Twitter for about 15 minutes because I had to prove something to someone. Mm-hmm. And in that 15 minutes... I found a video where it's like this like white blob monster and it plays the song from Persona 5 where it's like you never see it coming, but it says you never see the cum man.
And of course fucking David puts the thumbs down. I'm just like, a vital part.
I removed the thumbs down.
I saw. I did see that. I just didn't say anything because then I know he would make a stink about it.
Every time I see it, I remove the thumbs down. Like if he were to use one of the custom ones, I'd leave it. Even if it was a negative one.
I'm like, alright, I gotta pick a funny one. Not why.
I do like, a part of me was broken.
A vital part of me has broken.
Yes.
I love the Lucas one. It's so good.
That is a very good one.
God, I want to play Echoes again.
I want to add the fucking... So, in Overwatch, May's pajama skin, where she has oven mitts.
Yes.
When she does her peace sign, she holds up one finger. And it looks like she's like, this is my size of dick. And so, like, I want to put, like, an arrow between the two of them, because her face is literally just... and just make that into an emoji. So, that would be funny.
I mean, we can try.
I will try.
So, yeah.
Fire Emblem.
Yeah, I know. I just had to breathe for a hot second.
You had to be like, God. Oh, God, why? We're in the age of just questioning life decisions and life itself, honestly. You never truly understand existentialism until, like...
Until someone else says it.
Until you, like, you see it. Until you've looked into the eyes of God and you realize that there's no one looking back.
Nope. Besides Fire Emblem, I just had a fucking weird epiphany. Not epiphany, but, like, It's annoying. Like, I'm starting to get like I guess a craving, which sounds really
Crack
stupid.
addiction?
No, not crack, not yet.
A withdrawal of summoning?
Surprisingly, no. Yeah, I was craving the fucking. It's annoying because I don't like being this, but I'm slightly looking for at a PS5. I'm like,
No, okay. So I kind of get it because you've experienced how like nicely the Series X runs, and I'm not gonna lie. I randomly got an email that said Series X is back in stock, and I said, "Wow, that's cool. Let me look." And it was out of stock, and I said, "Cool," and then I closed the thing. Like, it'd be cool to have a Series X, but I'm not.
No, I totally get it. I mean, believe me, it's more so because I get notifications. I'm like, oh, like let me like half-assedly like try like see if I can get it in my cart for like a PlayStation 5. I'm like, oh, I can. I'm like, I haven't done it yet because my whole thing is again because personally it's like, okay, what games would I want for it? And like, there's at least 2 games coming out for it that I want, but one of them doesn't have a release date, which is Final Fantasy 16. But Final Fantasy 7 Remake is getting a fucking side upgrade for it, but the DLC, like the quote-unquote DLC for it, where you can play as Yuffie and all that shit, no, excuse me, is fucking locked to the PS5 version. And I'm like, that's annoying, but I want that.
That is really annoying.
The only good thing is I don't have to rebuy Final Fantasy 7. That's like the only reason why I think I'm not as annoyed. I'm still annoyed by it, but like, I don't know. Because then there's also like Nier Replicant.
Is that a PS exclusive?
No, I could get it for Xbox.
But does it have something if you have?
I think so. And also, yeah, and then like now Genshin honestly is kind of partly like in that reason why I would get a PS5 because I'm like, shit, that can run in 60 and whatnot. I'm like,
That's true.
That would be nice since I do play that pretty frequently now. And then, you know, any other game that like Guilty Gear Strive also looks fucking bomb as shit. But I know like it runs fine on PlayStation 4, but I'm like, but it could run better on PlayStation 5.
The only game on PlayStation 5 that like looks like a game I would want is Deathloop. But I have this weird feeling that it's going to be bad.
I think it's going to be very mediocre. I don't think it's going to be outright bad, but I feel like it's going to be like, this game is good for about 2 hours, and then it gets tedious after the 3rd hour.
Well, doesn't someone else play as, what's-her-face?
Probably. But, like,
because I feel like then you're going to have, like, massively imbalanced,
And that's what I mean. Like, I feel like people are going to, like, it's like, oh, yeah, this was fun for, like, an hour or 2, and then, like, they get into it for, like, a few more hours, and, like, oh, it's not that good. Like, probably not like Balan Wonderworld levels of bad, but like I feel
Balan Wonderworld was 5 minutes. People were like, "Oh,
yeah, that demo."
Why would you release a
demo? Literally ruined the game even more so, and it fucking Square Enix is literally taking that demo off of the fucking store because of it.
That's fair, because like the demo, it's like, why would you release this demo? Just do what Sonic Forces did, lie.
But it's even more fucked up because. You know, like, all those cutscenes were not supposed to even be in the game.
Oh, really? The ones that were in the demo weren't supposed to be there?
No, like, those really beautiful-ass CG cutscenes.
Yeah.
Those were not... They weren't putting those in the game originally. But the studio that was going to make them fucking begged them to do it. They're like, please, we really...
Something.
And then, like, literally all, like, that story lore, because what Yuji Naka wanted to do was to have the game be... The reason why there's no dialogue is so the game could be understood by anyone in the world, even though no one knew what the fuck was going on in the story. They made a novel that they did not advertise.
Yes, the novelization of it.
And it literally has, like, all the story beats and whatnot, and makes the characters somewhat more, you know... Understandable, and, like, what the fuck Balan even is and what he does.
Okay, this is the weirdest opinion about the game, but... It was a crying shame that Balan was not a woman.
I'm just more shocked. I mean, was Balan considered a boy or
he's a guy?
Okay, I didn't know if like they just like
they use he.
Okay,
I think Balan should have been a she.
You think that would have sold more? Or you just think that fits better?
I just think that balance should be. I'm thinking a knight. Like whenever I see balance, I think knights. So like,
is Knights a female?
Yeah.
Okay. I have very little overall
Knights is a female
exposure to that franchise. I have it on Xbox. It was free, but I haven't still touched it yet.
I think Riella is a guy. I think so. I could be wrong.
Is that the red one?
Yeah, that's the Shadow the Hedgehog one. But yeah, I think Riella is a guy, but Balin should have been a girl.
Yeah.
I don't know why I think that, but I think that, and I think it is a missed opportunity and a shame. I don't know what opportunity was missed. I don't know why it's a shame.
No, but like I understand. No, but like I get that feeling. Sometimes you think something was better off as another.
I just
something
think
else.
It would be better if it was knights.
That too.
Because like aesthetically, Balin's the best part of that game.
It is. It totally is. And like, if that, I really feel like if Yuji Naka did not fucking decide to make so many goddamn costumes that just do one thing,
and not
and
implement
also
a jump button,
have just all the buttons do one thing and the same thing, I think they would have been a little bit more well received. But I swear to God, that's so dumb.
Yeah, like fucking Mario games have simplistic controls where like one button does like 10 things, and they know to not tie jump to the same button as
2D
everything
Sonic
else.
does the same thing.
Yeah,
you're not your own game didn't fucking deal with that.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he was on when he did that.
And supposedly this was his one chance to make a 3D platformer for Squeenix.
Yeah,
I'm like, and you squandered it like this? You had so much fucking talent put into this. And this is what you do. And this is what I never fucking understood, why people are like, oh my god, Yuji Naka's like an amazing developer. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait for his next project. Why?
he didn't really.
He doesn't do good work to begin with.
Yeah, like
Most of his projects are very okay at most. He gets great side talent, like composers and artists, because he literally got those artists for fucking Knights. But like, you squandered it. I just, and like, you know, maybe I would have given him the benefit of the doubt when like he was at Sega, because Sega could have like made him do certain things that he didn't want, therefore make it obviously not as good. But like, this was your own, like, Square Enix let you make your own side team called, and you fucking squandered it. And you look. It just disappoints me in so many fucking facets. Aside from fucking, I still really thought, and I'm glad I wasn't the only one, who thought Balan Wonderworld was just Balan Wonderland, because it just sounds so much fucking better.
Yeah.
But just also on top of it, just like, you literally had me, you and I were interested in it when it was revealed. Like, oh, this looks fucking cool. It looks neat. And it's fucking, you squandered it.
You know, he made Billy Hatcher. How did he fucking...
And don't get me wrong, I think
the game fucking looks an awful lot like Billy Hatcher. How the fuck did he not just make something similar to Billy Hatcher?
That's what Billy Hatcher's good. I love it to death. I don't think it's like the best, but like,
no, but it's better than Balan.
Yeah. It disappoints me because I was totally down for like a new platformer.
That's like when people get excited over a Bethesda game. It's like, guys, chill. Don't get excited over the game. Be excited over the mods.
I mean, that really is part of it.
That is 90% of the draw to Bethesda.
No, I know.
Bethesda fans think that if you're playing on console, then you're making poor decisions. Why would you purchase this game if you can't mod it?
I honestly, I'm thinking about it. I might really... not Balan Wonderworld. I really might fucking debate on getting a PS5 soon.
For Balan Wonderworld.
Exactly.
To play it in
That's
60
the best
FPS.
way to play it. Funnily enough, it is actually the best way to play it.
Really?
From what I heard.
It's
funny.
That's funny. Especially considering a game like Cyberpunk, the worst way to play it is on the PS4.
And Xbox One.
Xbox One's considerably better than the PS4.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
The PS4 Cyberpunk, for whatever reason, is considerably worse than the Xbox One. Neither is good.
No, I know. I get what you mean, though. Yeah, I might do it next week's paycheck.
God,
Anyway.
Speaking of fucking wastes of opportunity, fucking Cyberpunk.
That's going.
I think that
that's
game...
still going through its whole turmoil with fucking like a lot like lawsuits and shit, and like I feel bad for the developers because
the game will eventually be good.
I know, but like
The Witcher 3 launched
that company
awfully.
is fucking feeling all of this fucking backlash up the ass, and all the corporate heads are. Ugh.
I think the worst part about it is
It's heartbreaking.
it's very similar to the fucking Witcher 3 launch, because the Witcher 3 at launch was awful.
Yes.
It was atrocious.
Yeah.
But the only difference is they made the Witcher 3 good, and that's when people played it.
But
So
also
when they
on
were
top of it, though, the Witcher 2 was like people liked it and it was applauded. It really hit mainstream with Witcher 3, and so not as many people had so many eyes on the franchise and also expectations. Where Cyberpunk, for some fucking reason, it just blew up in popularity. Of like, oh, I can't wait! Like, I can't wait to put my dick on it and literally slap it.
Okay, so if Cyberpunk didn't have, like, if Cyberpunk didn't have the Cyberpunk RPG elements to it, I would not have been excited for it. I think a lot of the draw for it is that there isn't a lot of dystopian.
No, there isn't.
And I totally Cyberpunk games.
And I understood the appeal for it. And I think also aesthetically, like the character designs look cool.
I think Cyberpunk looks so cool.
It does. Even though, holy shit, definitely like top 3 most overrated games ever, or overhyped games ever.
It was so overhyped.
That Final Fantasy VII's overhyped as shit. Obviously, I love it, but I fucking know when a game is overhyped.
You know what's crazy?
And Resident Evil 4 is also really overhyped.
Fucking, people say don't judge the game based on the trailer, and like 9 times out of 10, I'll be like if they're showing the trailer, the game's like 90% done.
But that's fake, unless it's cinematics, then you can't go off by that.
No, but if it's gameplay trailer, then the game should be like 90% done. With Cyberpunk, they showed off 30 minutes of gameplay, and the final game looked nothing like that.
And don't get me wrong, I agree with, yes, a trailer needs to, should be, you don't always should go by the trailers. But, like, also...
Trailer should only be gameplay, if I'm being honest.
I agree. It really should be, like, okay, fine, you want to do, like, a little cinematic at the beginning? Fine. But, like, straight up, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds really weird to say it like this, but, this will also go into Fire Emblem after, into me and I segue, but, like, in Fire Emblem, the new shit that they show... For, like, characters, here's the character, look, have a voice line or two, this is what they have, look what they can do.
Yeah.
Or, like, fucking, if you want to go a little more different on that.
Well, fucking, well, I'll let you finish first.
No, I know. But, like, if you want to, like, use that as an example, just do, like, I'll go more so, Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact's character trailers, it's all, first of all, it's all in-game, so there's that. And they do, like, like a little cinematic thing where it's like, oh, like, Tartaglia's, like, oh, sitting on, like, a fucking rock and then, like, see some enemies. Goes down a waterfall. Does, like, his little, like, splash screen thing. And then it goes straight into gameplay. Like, actual gameplay.
Yeah.
And, like, that makes you be like, okay, and with cinematic elements into it. It's like, okay, you see what the character can do for the most part, what they're wielding, aesthetically of how they look, and, get, like, a general idea of what the character is and what they do. You need to, and that's the reason why, and that's why I feel like with trailer, like with any game trailer, that's why I usually like Nintendo's for the most part, because most of the time, at least, it'll be, okay, maybe like a little cinematic, but it'll be gameplay, actual fucking gameplay.
Yeah. Well, funnily enough, speaking of trailers, I think I ruined the Pokemon Legends Arceus trailer for my cousin, because he was saying how it looked kind of neat, and then I said, no, it doesn't. Have you seen the trailer? It looks awful. And he goes, I thought the trailer looked pretty good. I was like, have you watched it a second time? He goes, no. And I showed it to him, and I'm like, look at this. You can count the number of trees in this sweeping landscape. And he was like, oh. And I was like, look at the texture on this rock.
We'll get to Pokemon, too, because I have a decent amount to say about it, I feel like.
And then fucking 3 frames per second Chimecho. Like, and you can say whatever you want to defend it. It is the single highest grossing multimedia franchise in the world. It has no excuse to look like a Unity engine Mario game.
That fans made. It's...
Oh, God. We can get to Pokemon later.
Yeah. So, I think actually I already touched upon it a bit. But anyway, so Wedding Banner came out for Fire Emblem. And...
my girl's in it, in a wedding dress.
Yeah, so it featured Katria and Thea as the main duo unit for the banner. It's cute.
It is cute. I like their fucking talk to each other.
But otherwise, aside from Katria being the weird one out, the banners all focus on Roy's Games characters. They have Saul, they have Juno, and they had Shauna. Shauna finally got ult, and Shauna's ult's really cute overall. And then the Tempest unit was Zealot. And I think it was cool and cute. I like that. Again, it's a banner for the most part that added more characters that haven't been in the game yet. And I think overall, though, I'm happy that it was a banner personally that I didn't have to pull on at all.
It's weird that it's an alt of the Alms game, Katria.
I mean, yes, because I think also partly because, one, a lot of people like that design overall.
It's a good design.
But
like...
also, they got the same artist that did the Echoes Katria. So I think they did that for like a little...
In her default art, her boobs look really saggy. Like, when you look at it, her tits look really fucking saggy. And it's like, I didn't think she had enough tit to sag. I thought Katria was just, like, kind of flat-chested.
But yeah, I think overall it's a cute banner. I mean, there was nothing that really stood out to me aside from the Katria thing, just because, like, I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Well, when I first saw Saul, I misread his name as Sal, and I was like, yo, they put tonight's big loser in the fucking game.
Oh, that alt. I thought you meant like her,
No. In the bridal
Katria. Oh, her bridal. I thought you were talking about this one.
No.
I'm like, her boobs look normal.
No, in the bridal one, I don't know what it is, but they look really fucking saggy.
Yeah, I like that artist does her hair.
I love her hair. Katria is one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters.
Also, I love her voice. Her voice just, like, unique in a way, but it fits so well.
Oh, I have volume off, so I have no idea.
Well, I mean, you heard her fucking dialogue thing, or you didn't, or you just read it.
Yeah, I read it.
Oh, you should listen to it. It's cute.
I will eventually. I'll turn on the noise.
Or just watch the YouTube video version of it.
That's true. I don't normally turn on. I think every single one of the app games that I have has the volume off because I don't want fucking sound on my apps.
At this point, I have been using Fire Emblem with the audio on for the most part. I think the only time I really do it is like, okay, like if a new character comes out, I want to hear all the voice lines.
Have you gotten tired of that moment in the restaurant when everyone's just sitting there and you hear
Fire Emblem,
and then you like frantically?
Yes,
yeah,
a little bit. Definitely partly why. But also just in general, I'm like, I don't want people literally hearing, it blasting.
I
don't blast it. Yeah.
Damage art. Fucking male Corin's damage is like, it sounds so painful. It's like, good. It's what you get for being in Fates.
Yeah.
No hate to anyone who likes Fates, but your taste is shit.
Unless you fuck Xander, then I'll give you a pass.
Why would you fuck your brother? Why do they get a pass for fucking their brother?
Fake brother.
Okay, yes, every sibling is fucking fake.
Well, why do I meant more so the Norse side is
right, but just because there's no blood doesn't mean there's no family.
But there's cum.
There's definitely cum. There's lots and lots of cum. But like, they shouldn't get a pass for fucking their brother.
I know.
If fuck Silas, then they're all right. Your taste is about as good as it could be.
I agree. I mean, I only fucked. Who the fuck did I fuck? I fucked Azura. I fucked Niles as male Corn, which was kind of nice for a change. Even though Niles was like, he was okay for me personally.
Yeah, but he's better than like all of the Three Houses options.
Yeah, he was. You're not wrong. Well, Yuri.
Okay, but that's paid for.
Okay,
you have to purchase
that's fair.
that.
That's fair. Oh, whatever. If anything, Leon as a whole in Echo's just made up for it, even though I didn't.
I can't believe they fucking flat out lied about that. They're like, yeah, you can. There's 3 male gay options, but 2 of them are literally like, well, I'm not gay. I have a family, but we can be best as friends.
Yeah. Actually, 2 characters are paid DLC, I think, for gay options.
Who?
Yuritsa.
Yuritsa's a gay option? Oh, does he also say, well, I'm not gay, but we can be best friends?
I don't know. I didn't care enough.
That's fair.
Because he's
only available through Edelgard.
I think he's root specific.
But like, seriously, it's literally like one of the main characters. Yeah, she can be gay. Then like 3 other pretty big characters. Yeah, she can also be gay. Then with the male gay, it's like you have the sleepy guy. He sleep. He read the book. He sleep. He read the book. He sleep. And then it's also
best friend is hotter and cuter in every single way, yet you don't give me fucking him. Thanks, intelligent systems, you fucks.
And then fucking the other 2 gay options are literally, well, I'm not gay and I have a wife and daughter and I'm just not into you that way, but we can be the best of pals. Huh? Instead of being husband and wife, we'll be buddies. Butt buddies. Fucking South Park.
It fucking still infuriates me. Still infuriates me.
Games need to stop. Well, okay.
Japan needs to stop.
Well, no, I think this is like a games as a whole. Cause
it is, but like
in Cyberpunk, you can't romance Judy unless you're female. Which, like, yeah, if she's
that makes sense though. Like, if a character is specifically like, you know, gay for, you know, obviously.
Yeah, but I think romance options should just be fucking player character sexual.
Yes.
Like, non-romance option characters, yeah, sure, make them whatever fucking sexuality you want. Make, like, a game full of gay women, and then there's, like, 2 characters that are player character sexual that you can fuck.
Whatever. If I really want, I can always play the fucking ROM hacks of fucking Awakening and goddamn Fate to get the gay options. I shit you not. Someone did that for us.
That's good. That's good.
I read them. They're cute. I like the one with Silas and Corrin. I also feel like Hinata is kind of a once people sleep on a bit.
Hinata?
Yeah.
It's because of his name.
Probably. That's, you know, yeah, probably. I just fucking...
I don't remember the name of, like... I can only remember the name of, like, 3 Fates characters.
Yeah, the important ones. Silas,
his daughter Sophie.
Well, that doesn't shock me.
Yeah, because my character's name was Sophie. Fucking Hinoka, because everyone's favorite character is fucking Hinoka. You know, Hinoka, everyone's most beloved Fates character. And then, of course, Xander. But that's only because the owl wants his dick.
Which is so fucking funny.
I'm sad they've toned that down a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm also really sad that they have not made a harmonic unit yet of him and fucking Faye.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
For real, just literally make Xander the lead and make Faye the fucking side character.
Him and Veronica and Faye sits on his head.
Exactly. Do what you fucking did with goddamn Paula. Make her a duo trio unit. Like, you can fucking do that, you cowards.
Oh yeah, I also got fucking Sword Catria, so now I have all 4 of her. And I also have the Paula that has the fucking children in it.
Just fucking Catria's face in that damage art is just so fucking good.
Reminds me of fucking Yeek Alex. Whenever, so in the fucking postmodern RPG Yeek, which is, oh god, watching fucking Oni play it is a treat and a half. But every like 3rd conversation, the character Alex has like a shit-fit look on his face where he's like screaming. And that's what that reminds me of. Was that was that all for Fire Emblem?
I think so.
Yeah, just
I don't think there's really anything else for Fire Emblem. Honestly, I was more surprised that we got that pretty.
That's the face Alex makes all the time, where he's just like grabbing his head and screaming.
No, I think overall though, honestly, I think I was more shocked that we got that much out of Fire Emblem. I was expecting to just be like, yeah, Katria, Bridal.
Listen, I can spend hours shit talking Fates.
No, I get that. I'm just saying.
Like, I got shit taste, but I'll admit it, Fates fans.
Music's pretty good though.
Yeah, music is fantastic. And some of the art looks beautiful.
I fucking love Kozaki Yusuke's art. Oof, it's so good. So goddamn good. God, I just wish Silence was another fucking Fire Emblem game that wasn't Fates. It saddens me a little bit.
Yeah.
I also want him to get an alt. Give him like a summer alt. Oh my god, I just thought about that. If they fucking gave him a summer alt with fucking male Corrin.
That'd be cool.
Oh my god, be like a duo. Oh, I fucking love that. Shit, I got myself excited for no reason. Anyway. What the fuck? Oh yeah, so
Sega did their own fucking Nintendo Direct.
But specifically just for Sonic, of course.
Where they showed off that you can play Sonic the Fighters in another video game. In that, what game was it?
I don't remember. That's my issue. I don't know what game it was.
In one of their video games, which is like kind of just looks like Japanese GTA, if I'm gonna be honest. But if you go to the arcade, you can go in and you can play Sonic the Fighters, the world famous classic fighting game that even the fans of will tell you is not a world famous classic fighting game. After all, it has a very high bar for entrance. To play Sonic the Fighters, you have to be a fan of...
Oh, in fucking Lost Judgment, the sequel to Judgment. Okay.
Lost Judgment. You have to be a fan of such characters as Honey the Cat, Bark the Polar Bear.
Alright, you sold me.
And of course, Bean the... Fucking, what is he? Bean the Bomber? I think he's called the Bomber. Yeah, I think that's his name.
I was like how the screenshot that we got is Sonic getting punched in the dick by Metal Sonic.
Dude, Metal Sonic is a hard fucking fight. And of course, Fang the Sniper, known for his famous appearance in Sonic Mania, Sonic the Fighters. That's about it. He might have been in something else. I know that the three of them essentially got replaced by the Babylon Rogues. Also, Sonic, for the first time ever, is coming to the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. He definitely hasn't been there before with, like, this guy in a red costume, and he 100% hasn't been there on a mobile game. But so they're releasing an Olympic sports game, or they already released an Olympic sports game called Tokyo 2020 Olympics, where you play as human people. But if you want to be the psychopath, you can show up dressed in your fursona as Sonic the Hedgehog and race people and then come in last place in the foot race, because in the trailer they showed the Sonic in the foot race was in like 5th place.
And I have to say, that whole fucking little thing was funny as shit to see.
Oh my god.
Because it really, like you said, it literally looks like just someone in a fucking Sonic fursuit got into the Olympics somehow and was able to get in with that fursuit.
Yeah. It's really, like, it is the kind of shit that'll inspire some kid to go to the Olympics dressed as Sonic.
It's true. And also, I'm not gonna lie, it definitely, I mean, not me personally,
it'll entice people to fucking play the game.
Exactly.
I was a little enticed.
It'll definitely entice to get people to buy the game.
It's like in Doritos Crash Course when I had wearing the fucking Supersonic costume. So it'd literally be like my friend's Xbox avatar who just looks like him, and me who looks like an utter lunatic dressed as Supersonic. It's so good.
Also, I don't play 2 Point Hospital, but I also find it really funny. They made a skin for it too. So it's just, again, Looked like more personas.
Yes,
Just running a hospital.
They made a hospital where you can dress the staff as classic Sonic characters such as Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, or Amy.
And you can literally put Sonic memorabilia around the hospital, so it looks even fucking more jarring and silly.
They have the highest surgery mortality rate, but that's because they gotta dice fast. And that, imagine, like, you wake up in a hospital, and, like, because, like, presumably you have the game already, and like your hospital looks like a normal ass hospital. So one of your patients goes under for anesthesia. Then you download the update, and
Smooth.
yeah, you download the update, dress your doctors up. When this patient comes through from anesthesia, his nurse is gonna be dressed like Tails the Fox and be like, "Oh, Sugar, you okay?" And he's gonna be like, I really wish that they, like, plan for that, so, like, when patients see you, their, like, heart rate goes up substantially. Dr. Sonic is here to take out your small intestine. Don't worry. I'm a trained professional. Pulls out giant, comical chili dog. Now then, don't mind me. I'm gonna have a snack before we begin. Then, of course, Sega decided that they have to show off a fucking concert that's coming up with Crush 40 and a bunch of other famous Sonic music pieces. Why they're doing this again? I don't know. The last time they tried to do this with Crush 40 in them, it was very apparent how much Crush 40 had aged, and very apparent how much they just really, the singer really just can't hit some of those notes anymore. It's just... He's at that point where he just can't hit him anymore.
I know, it's one of those things, though, that people just like to see.
Oh my god, I'll love to see it. It's a fucking free stream. Like, what the hell?
And so, I think that's mainly why. It's not more so that, like, oh, the said singer can hit those notes for the songs anymore, but it's just...
Right, but the last time they tried to do a live concert like this, the stream kept crashing. It was bad.
That's true, actually. I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, it was real bad. And then... they showed off, finally, the thing everyone's been asking for, Sonic Colors again. And they managed to take up an exorbitant amount of time without showing, like,
anything new.
Single new feature.
They just said, wait for more information.
They said, it's Sonic Colors, you know what happens in this game. You don't turn Supersonic, you fight Eggman.
Really? You don't turn Supersonic in that one?
Not story-wise. I think he was added in through an update or something.
Oh, okay.
But, like, you know, you beat Eggman without going Supersonic. I think it was, like, one of the first 3D Sonics that didn't end with, like, Supersonic.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, Super Sonic, Shadow, Silver, Knuckles.
But I have to say, though, I think the two-parter series that they have based around Sonic Colors, it's honestly... I like the art style of it. I think it's cute overall.
I like it because I hope that's how we can, like, get fucking... characters like Tangle and Whisper into the games, because Tangle and Whisper are neat and I really like them.
Yeah,
and they're from the fucking the CW comics.
Okay.
Tangle is like a lemur with like a disgusting fucking tail, like the grossest fucking thing you've ever seen. It stretches and shit, and it's so gross.
What's the name of the character?
Tangle. And then, like, there's also fucking Whisper. And
Ew.
Whisper's making, like,
Ew, yeah, I don't like that.
It stretches. That's, like, not even, like, that's, like, minimum
like a
length.
Boner. Oh, no.
Yeah. Her and Sonic, become
no.
buddies.
I don't like that.
Yeah, her and Sonic become buddies.
Oh, I don't like that, though.
Yeah.
It's literally oh, no.
She can grab shit with her tail. And then, like, her fucking gay lover is Whisper, who has, like, a constant O face and just, like, doesn't talk except to fucking Tangle. That might be old knowledge. My Sonic CW fucking whatever the hell it's called comic knowledge is, no, it's spelt like Whisper. Like, shh. Yeah, she has, like, a constant, like, orgasm face. And she's kind of neat. I'm not gonna lie. She might be a bat.
Because she's dark skinned, isn't she? Is that why you like her?
It might be. Like, that might have something to do with
It
it.
definitely has something to do with it. Are you kidding me?
I don't think I noticed that. I could have sworn she was like a...
You're right. She really does have a orgasm phase.
She really do. See? I told you. Like, she fucking always with the orgasm face.
Oh, not that one.
No, that's someone's orgasm face. But yeah, I think they're neat characters. And I do like them, despite the fact that every single time the fucking lemur stretches its tail, I want to die a little bit.
Yeah, that's gross. I don't like that
Because, like,
part.
there's literally, like, a scene where it's stretched, like, fucking around the room. It's disgusting looking. They first show up in the fucking, what's it, the second saga, the Metal Virus.
Okay.
After they kill Eggman. Well, they don't kill Eggman. They make him lose his memory, and then he becomes Mr. Tinker. He's a grown-ass man who plays with toys in a small village. And that's basically it.
I do like, though, how this reconfirmed that Roger Craig Smith is back to voice Sonic, which it's nice because I guess Sega might have realized, unless just a contract expiring, but that, yes, Sega, people like consistency in your characters' voices. Especially your fucking title character.
Yeah, but they're afraid that means they'll have to start writing them consistently, too.
That's probably partly why. Yeah, you know, you're fine with keeping Eggman's voice actor, which is totally fine. He's great. But if you're able to keep him consistent, why not your fucking title character?
I think the thing with Eggman is, like, he's also easy to write for, because it's like, how do we go extra? Like, someone's like, I'm going to hang my laundry up. What does Eggman do to hang his laundry up? It definitely involves a squirrel. Like, it involves a squirrel and a robot beetle. And, like, he definitely goes extra. So they just challenge each other to go extra, and that's how they write Eggman. With Sonic, I don't know if they can fucking figure him out. He's not complicated, yet he's
complicated.
He's a different personality in every fucking game.
Otherwise that, and they talk about Sonic Prime. Nothing was shown. They just
Sonic
talked
goes
about.
on a spiritual journey to discover himself.
And that's all we know about that.
Which,
And
like,
then,
that's fucking weird.
It's
And
very
that gives
weird.
me fucking Sonic X vibes. And I'm not gonna be on. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking Sonic X vibes is a very confusing vibe to get. Because sometimes you get some of the funniest shit ever. Like the fact that Sonic goes Dark Sonic after seeing his friends have been tortured. Or you get, like, the best shit where Chris Thorndike kidnaps Sonic because he doesn't want him to leave. Or, like, the fucking freeze frame I sent in the chat a while ago.
Yes.
Of Chris's uncle holding down his teacher.
Otherwise, then at the very end, they pulled a little, like, oh wait, we're not done yet.
Which, like, Sega, let's be real. You don't have enough good faith to do that. You don't have enough good faith to do one more thing. No. Lead with the fact that you're not going to leave us with nothing. They just kind of showed Sonic run, and then he made a loop, and then the loop turned purple. And I have no idea what those symbols mean.
And then just said 2022, that's it.
And,
also, apparently, supposedly, Tails might be playable in Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Oh, that's neat. And so, fucking, they also showed off, Sonic necklaces, where you can get a Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, or Shadow, which, that's kind of neat. Bunch of different Sonic toys. That's kind of neat. And really, it was just, you know, a lot of hedgehogs. A little bit of hedgehog dick here and there. Didn't really hurt him. Didn't really help him. I don't know why they showed it, but, you know.
And other related Sega news, Sega showed off more what the new Virtual Fighter was going to be, and it's just Virtual Fighter 5 again.
But now you can play as Sonic the Hedgehog.
No. It's now Ultimate Showdown, and it's releasing exclusively for PlayStation 4, and they're
Not 5?
No.
That's funny.
But it's going to be one of those PlayStation 4 Plus games you can get for free, which is interesting. But it's not just...
Oh, right. fucking Sonic, Team Sonic Racing Forces.
Oh,
and
it's going to PlayStation now and Amazon Luna.
Yeah.
So, but except it's not just for the most part like another Virtual 5 update like they did 2 times ago. They basically remade the Virtual Fighter 5, but in the Yakuza engine, which is very nice looking, especially face model wise. It makes everyone look. And don't get me wrong, Virtual Fighter 5 still looks really fucking good, but some like the faces and whatnot look a little weird. Because like otherwise like animation wise and like how the characters move and fight look fucking phenomenal. And it was like a very clean looking fighting game. But like now it's in Yakuza engine, so a lot of the characters look a little more updated and cleaner looking and a little more like real people. Especially like Akira. They remastered like all the stages and whatnot. Each stage is actually gonna have their own new music tracks, which I think is cool. And overall that now there's like hit sparks also like when you hit people, so like it just adds a little more flair to the game and it looks nice. And the only thing that sucks is that the online's not going to be good. It's going to not use rollback netcode, but hopefully with this being a free game for most PlayStation users and it'll have a lot of eyes on it, hopefully it'll give enough
entice
push
them to
make a Virtual Fighter 6. Because like overall though the game is really fun. It's quick, clean, but like but it's enjoyable to play, and I'm excited for it to come out. And yeah, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
What else happened? I'll just randomly talk about Dragon Quest real quick because I did want to talk about the thing a bit. Aside from feel bad for that translator. She did a fantastic job keeping up with 2 fucking people at once.
Yeah,
live.
I don't know why they didn't give like 1 translator per person.
That or just pre-fucking record that shit, and then just dub it over. Like Christ. However, though,
if they had pre-recorded it, they probably could have taken out the bit where that one game was not getting an international release.
Exactly. But. So they showed off like 6 Dragon Quest titles. Dragon Quest 12 was announced at the very end. That one was kind of obvious, but it was just a logo like Bayonetta 3 and Metro Prime 4. So who knows when that'll come out? They showed off a Dragon Quest 10 expansion that's not coming to America because we don't even have Dragon Quest 10, so people will know about that. But except we're getting a shitty version of it called Dragon Quest 10 Offline, and it looks like chibi mobile game-ish. But
I can't blame them for that. The Dragon Quest market over here is very slim.
It's not as big as obviously Japan. But I'm very excited for the Dragon Quest 3 remake that they're doing. That's in the Octopath Traveler engine. So that has me immensely excited because I was already interested in playing specifically Dragon Quest 3, and now I'm like, well, I can wait.
That's the one with fucking Goku, right?
Yes, that's the one that specifically looks like Goku.
Yeah.
But specifically cannot wait for that because that looks fucking good, and I cannot wait.
The fuck's his name? Erdrick?
Erdrick.
Erdrick?
Erdrick.
I'm just gonna keep calling him either Urkel or Goku.
Call him Urkel. I don't give a shit. But I'm super excited for that, especially I think because that engine is just so fucking pretty, and oh god, I can't wait to what they're gonna do with that. And yeah, I think it's really all I want. Oh, they're also making a little puzzle game for mobile with Dragon Quest, and that looks neat.
And the puzzle was not hard to find. The guy thought it was gonna be hard to find.
Yeah, but it's right in front of him.
But it was not hard to find. He was like, man, this puzzle's gonna be really hard to find in the studio. And then, lo and behold, no, it wasn't.
Nope, not at all. So we also want to talk about real quick is the Pokemon Company, or not really Pokemon, Nintendo. Randomly dropped I think 2-3 days ago now the release dates for both Pokemon.
Brilliant.
Oh god damn it.
That might get sued for that. That was 0.3 seconds.
You won't get sued for that.
It's Nintendo. That was 0.3 seconds.
So yeah, they
Brilliant Diamond Sparkling Pearl.
Is that what it?
Yeah.
No, or Shining.
Whatever. It's the Gen 4 remakes that people saw and were immediately like, oh, bro, no, take it back. Take it back.
Which is funny.
I don't want Gen 4 remakes anymore.
People say that, but they're still gonna buy it. What the fuck you want about?
Yeah, I know. I know people are still gonna buy it. It's fucking Pokemon. That's why there's no excuse for them to be this way.
I just find it funny though that I'm so glad the fuck. Besides, okay, first of all, okay, so yeah, Diamond and Pearl remakes are coming out on November 19th, of course, right before Christmas, like they always fucking do. So the game's probably gonna be rushed out before then.
You know, it's gonna be really funny if they didn't fix the fucking health bar thing, and then like a whole new generation of people are gonna be like, "Why does the health bar go down so slowly?"
The box arts look really dumb.
They really, really do.
I'm so fucking happy that everyone, or at least this one person I found, did that cowboy meme for it because it straight up fucking is that.
Yeah.
It's all it fucking is, and I'm so glad that someone else was like...
The cowboy screaming meme. Yeah, no. Yeah, it looks... Well, I'm not a Gen 4 fan,
Sure,
so...
one side, the other side, cowboy. Just doing it.
It really is. That really is exactly what it is. I think the worst part about the fact that they're one-to-one remakes is that means, like, the distortion world... No, I don't think you go to the distortion world in fucking Diamond and Pearl.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so that's not getting remade.
Which, that's the thing that's another thing I fucking hate. I don't understand why, I mean, I do, but, like, I hate that fucking Pokemon Company literally knows that they have essentially definitive versions of their own fucking games that they could just remake instead. Like, Omega, like, Ruby and Sapphire. They could just done
Delta Emerald
or something like that. And then fucking... It'd be funny if they did, like, Charlie Emerald.
Charlie Emerald. Charlie Emerald. Omega. Alpha. Charlie. Beta. Beta Emerald.
Oh, God. But, like... I think... It's really annoying that they just need to, like... You know... something platinum remake instead, because they knew they can squeeze out fucking the money from all these fucking Pokemon fans that are too stupid to be like, let's not buy this and show them that we actually don't want this. We want quality control, but no, you're just bitching about it on the internet. Obviously, it's not going to do enough for you guys. You need to literally speak with your wallet and not fucking buy it.
That's capitalism.
I know.
I do fucking love how Gen 4 remakes, like, no one asked for remakes to the level that people asked for Gen 4 remakes. And that was the one that they fucked the pooch so damn hard on. It really showed, like, it is like an outward, obvious, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and, like, overall, like, and I know you're wrong. I still like the choice that they did, honestly, with, like, making it more so like a one-to-one remake of it being, you know, using the chibi art style for like the overworld and shit.
I think it would look better if it was in Let's Go's art style.
But exactly, I feel like they had an engine that could have worked better.
And I'm a fan of the fucking art style in that.
I'm a fan of both, but like, it's just, and of course, you know, they want to do a double pack for no fucking reason, because why buy a $120 game? Because it literally makes no difference except for the outer box.
And, like, 5 different Pokemon.
No, I know, but, like, there's really no reason to buy this, because it's gonna sell out quickly, and literally it's just buying... You get the same price if you buy both games separately.
That's true.
You literally just get a different cardboard box.
Yeah,
that literally just comes with both games anyway, so you just slide them out, then, oh, look.
You can't lie about... Yeah. What you're doing is buying the ability to not be able to lie that you spent...
$120.
Yeah. Fucking... The games are going to be forgiven because people seem to think that 1 year is enough to make Legends Arceus something worth fucking buying.
Well, I mean... I don't think it took... They only took a year to make it.
No, it's got a year left until it releases.
Yes. Oh, okay.
They showed what it looked like with the trailer.
I got you now.
They have a year left to fix that.
And so far, COVID restrictions, I don't think in Japan have really alleviated that much.
Yeah, no.
Where enough, I feel like, where you can make like steady development for the rest of the year. Obviously, I could be wrong, but I really do feel like they really should try to take their time more on this.
That thing's probably not even going to run well on the Switch.
No, unless this rumored Switch Pro thing actually is true and will be coming out September, October, and shown off even before E3. But that's all rumors. That's why I'm not really talking about it because
Yeah.
yes, obviously it's rumors, but like there's something really to go off on that because it's like okay, yeah, cool if it's a thing, I might get it if all my games run better and it's just overall better. But like as of right now, it's still just a rumor. So
Yeah. And like fucking, but like, I don't think Pokemon Legends Arceus is going to look or run much better than it did in the trailer, and I still think that they've like, it's probably gonna be a Titanfall 1, a whole fuck ton of uncompressed WAV files.
that's if you have it. That's if you probably downloaded digitally.
What, Titanfall?
Oh, I meant like Legends Art Series.
Oh.
Because
Fucking.
I mean, honestly,
I'm not hopeful for this game whatsoever.
No, but I meant more like Nintendo's usually the best company when it comes to compressing their shit.
That's fair, but I just feel like this game is going to be fucking terrible.
No, that's completely fair. I'm just.
It looks like it's going to be so goddamn boring.
Yeah, I can't see it being that great.
I think
I'd be more willing to get Shining or Brilliant
I would say
than anything. And even then, I mean, like, personally, yeah, maybe this would be the Pokemon game I would play or get, but...
I mean, between the two of them, I think... Because I think they confirmed that fucking Legends Arceus is meant to be a single-player experience. Like,
I think so. I think
without
it is.
any online bullshit.
I think so.
So, if anything, they gotta actually focus on the story.
Yeah, which... We'll see how
Good
that
luck.
goes.
Pokemon has not had a good story. Sun and Moons was okay. Ultra Sun and Moons was awful. Sun and Moons was okay.
Yeah, I guess.
And then fucking X and Y was oof.
I don't remember a thing.
Black and White Story is not that good. Black and White Story is just the first time they put effort into it.
Yeah, because like otherwise, like obviously I remember like, bits and pieces for like Red and Blue and Gold and
that's fucking easy.
Exactly, and
Red
Gold
is,
and whatnot.
The Mafia wants my dog, so I'm gonna kill them. Gold is the Mafia is my dad, so I'm gonna kill you. And then fucking Ruby and Sapphire is fuck you ocean, fuck you land, both of you fuck off. And then Gen 4 is space, galaxy.
I wish they
Nazis.
fucking ported Oraz to Switch.
That'd be cool.
I would definitely rebuy that. Definitely have it because of nostalgia, but also like that's definitely probably the last Pokemon game I actually enjoyed.
Was Oraz?
Yeah,
That's fair.
because also that I think about it, I played a lot of Red, and Leaf Green for the most part. And like I said before, like I played a bit of Gold and Silver. My brother played it more than I did. He actually those were technically his anyway. And I enjoyed my time for the most part with Soul Silver. It's just I think I was just more so I realized like wow I really don't like Pokemon anymore.
I think
And that's the way it is. But like I definitely know personally the most memories I've had with Pokemon were Oraz and Ruby and Sapphire and Pearl and Diamond because I specifically remember I really always wanted Pearl, and I played a lot of it.
I think most of my time with Pokemon. Okay, so it's funny. The more time I spend with the Pokemon games, I guess they become like my least liked because the game I sunk the most time into is Sword and Shield, and I don't like Sword and Shield at all. I like a lot of the Pokemon designs, but I do not like Sword and Shield at all. Then after that is like fucking X and Y. But when I played X and Y, it was so piss easy that I just kept restarting it and just beating it. I'd literally Wonder Trade the starter away. Whatever I got, beat the game with. It was because it was just piss easy. So I beat it probably like 4 or 5 times. I played Soul Silver up until Mount Silver. I didn't get all the way to Red. I love that game a lot. Black and White. Well, White's my absolute favorite Pokemon game. I never played Black. Our friend had Black. That's my absolute favorite Pokemon game. I've only beaten them. I've beaten White 1 now twice, and I'm on my second playthrough of White 2. So who knows? Maybe the more I play the Pokemon games, the less I like them.
Honestly, it could be like that. It's like that Egoraptor analogy he made in like that Mega Man, I think, sequelitis, where you eat a cake and you're satisfied with it. You would want more, but that one experience was great enough to where that's gonna last with you longer.
Yeah.
And then if not, you eat a lot of chips and you just keep you keep eating and eating in it, and it'll fill you up, but not really, but not satisfyingly enough.
Yeah. Because I think the most fun I have with Pokemon is definitely that first run through.
Mm-hmm. But I think that's most people's opinion. I feel like most people really only really enjoy their first playthrough, and then hence why a lot of when people start going back to them, they do challenges with them. Like Nuzlocke is one of the biggest things that I feel like people do, especially for like a second playthrough. Or some people do shiny hunting.
I did that for a while.
So exactly
with fucking Sword and Shield. I gotta say, our friend completely fucking ruined the battling. I never wanted to do online battling or any of that shit. I just wanted to battle with friends.
Yeah, you just want to battle with friends. That's the whole fucking point.
But he wanted to have a fucking,
min-max
a good team.
Which I'm like...
So then I was like, fuck it, I guess I have to do that. But then, no one else who had the game had min-max Pokemon, so I would win every single time I played it, and it was boring as sin. Because I was like, I can't expect someone to put in the fucking hours that I put in to get these Pokemon to this level.
Of course. No, I understand. That it's frustrating. Because it definitely ruined the game for you, I think, even more so.
Spending all that fucking time completing... I completed all 3 of the Pokedexes. I didn't do any of the legendary hunting because I was like, I'm burnt out on this game. Legendaries don't count towards Pokedex. Don't care. And I don't really particularly like legendaries to begin with. But I did a lot of shiny hunting. That was miserable. That was absolutely miserable. Without fucking Dynamax dens, I would say shiny hunting is not worth it. And that's only if you have a seed checker. If you don't have a seed checker, fucking not worth it. Not worth it at all.
Yeah, I've debated on going back and trying to still play some of these other Pokemon games, specifically Black and White. But in that instance, I might just do it through an emulator because
I would definitely say do an emulator. Don't do what I do, which was purchase the fucking cool ass DS that came with
Well, you use it.
Yeah, well, I fucking like Pokemon White.
Exactly, but you use it, so that's different.
Funnily enough, Gen 5 has the worst anime. I think Gen 5 is the best game, but the worst anime.
Mm-hmm.
Gen 4 is definitely my favorite anime. I know everyone was like, oh, Gen 6 he should have won, which he should have, but you're all idiots if you think that fucking
make him win.
Charizard is weak to water. No. Charizard is weak to grass. Okay, no. Greninja is weak to fire. It's very simple. So that's why he obviously lost that. And Charizard also resists electricity. God, that is the stupidest shit. Fucking guy doesn't... So Mega Evolving does not heal your Pokemon.
No.
Not at all.
No.
So fucking Alan...
Funnily enough, I remember that anyway.
Fucking Alan sends out his normal-ass Charizard to fight Pikachu. Pikachu hits it with 2 electric type attacks.
And he should be dead, because isn't Charizard still... Isn't he still...
He's flying.
Oh, sorry.
So after Ash sends out Greninja, who has the type advantage over him, he switches to the fucking Mega Charizard, who becomes Dragon. So he's now neutral to water, and Ash
isn't Greninja technically able to know fighting?
Greninja knows one of the biggest fucking move pools in the game.
And isn't technically Dragon weak?
Dragon's not weak to fighting. Dragon's weak to Dragon, Ice, and Fairy.
Alright, it's been a while, sorry.
Mega Charizard X has nothing that's 4 times effective against it. But Dragon, Fairy, and Ice are what would kill it. And Rock and Ground.
Rock the cock.
Yeah, Rock and Ground would also fuck its dick up. But that's because Ground is one of the best types in the game. That's not true, Steel is. But
Is it really?
Steel?
Yeah.
Steel's broken.
Oh, okay.
Steel's absolutely fucking broken. But yeah, no. It's... Well, I guess Steel's a very good defensive type, so that's why it's absolutely fucking broken. Ground is tied with fighting for having the most types that it's super effective against. Which is why ground is my favorite type. So it only makes sense
of course
it also be the best. I think it's weird that I have an affinity for the ground Pokemon. I've always been like, yeah, water's my favorite because they're blue. And then I look at the Pokemon I like and I'm like, no, it's ground. My type's ground. I like them dirty.
Nothing wrong with that.
Except for the fact that you don't ride on, and Rhyhorn does not have a giant prominent horn.
That is weird.
Well, fucking Pokemon's awful with that shit. We got this new form where all the Pokemon become gigantic and every single one of them can do it. And it's like they're maximizing their size and they're becoming gigantic. What are you gonna call it? Dynamaxing. Oh, that's cool. What about these? Oh, so we have these other new forms, these new dynamic forms, where they look a little different than how they would normally with their gigantic forms. Now they're dynamic and gigantic. Oh, so what are you gonna call it? A Gigantamaxing. Why don't we fucking swap those? Every Pokemon can become gigantic. Dynamaxing. Pokemon with dynamic forms. Gigantamaxing. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I didn't know that. I thought it was named, wait.
No. Dynamax is when every Pokemon gets big. Gigantamax is when Pokemon have
a specific form.
Yes.
Okay, I think that's enough for this episode of What's New Play 2 podcast. I just had a little aneurysm thinking about that.
Yeah, it's fucking bad.